and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is for the moms out there that are going to Disneyland Paris with a toddler. So we went to Disneyland Paris last November when our toddler boy was just 2 years old, and I thought I'd film a video where I share the things that I've learned, some tips that you can maybe use when you're going to the parks. I promised to film this video a while ago, but I'm finally sitting down and I wrote everything on my phone. So if you're seeing me looking at my phone, that's why. So yeah, let's get started with the video. Also, I will link my Disneyland Paris vlogs somewhere up here, so you can check them out. And yeah, let's get started with the tips and tricks. Okay, so first of all, do I think it's worth it to go to Disneyland Paris with a toddler? Yes, I do. So we went to Disneyland Paris lots of times before I had a child, and it was very different. I'm not gonna lie. Before we were just very active all day, go from one ride to the other, you know, doing everything in a short time. And obviously when you have a toddler, you can't. You have to take it slow and look how he reacts to everything, if he's enjoying it. So of course it is a very different experience, but I think it's so worth it to see your child's reactions to everything. Aksel just loved it so much. Not gonna lie, the first day was quite hard. He had a lot of meltdowns because he was very tired from traveling. And the first day it was also maybe quite a lot for him, like the traveling and seeing everything for the first time. But the other days he just enjoyed everything, you know, the characters, the rides. Yes, I do think it's worth it. Maybe they don't remember it, but you will as a family, as a mom. And I think that's just so special, you know, seeing it through your child's eyes, which is just amazing. And what's also good to know is that toddlers under the age of 3 are totally free. So if you are thinking about booking the trip, just do it and stay tuned for my tips. Okay, so let's first talk about booking your trip and where you want to stay. So I would highly recommend a Disney hotel, so a on-site hotel. And we found that very easy because it is close to the Disney parks. So if your toddler still naps, you can just go take the shuttle bus, which are totally free, or you can walk to your hotel, and that only takes like about 10 minutes, and we really like to walk every day. So yeah, I would highly recommend a on-site hotel. Our toddler doesn't like to nap in a pram. He really needs to take a good nap. So that's why we chose the Hotel Santa Fe, which is an amazing budget-friendly hotel. It's one of the most budget-friendly Disney hotels. The rooms are clean. It is all cars themed. So if you have a toddler who loves cars, then Santa Fe might be the perfect hotel for you. If you don't really need a hotel close by, and maybe your toddler naps in a pram, then you can go for another hotel if you like another one better. But yes, we really liked a Disney on-site hotel. And then something that might be helpful is they have a baby cot, but they don't have any bedding or a blanket or anything like that. So you really need to bring your own bedding, blankets, and all of that. They only provide like the baby cot, but without anything. But don't forget to bring your own like mattress protector and all of that stuff. And the baby cot was fine. It was not super comfortable. So yeah, if you want to bring your own baby cot, you can do that as well, obviously, if you are traveling by car. And then if you're staying on site in a Disney hotel, you can book a meal plan, which is optional. But really love a meal plan. So you have a breakfast buffet, and they have an amazing choice there. Lots of different pastries, croissants, eggs, fruit, lots of things. And if you book a meal plan, you can also go for dinner or lunch. And we did that as well. So we had breakfast, and then we had like a late lunch / dinner. And we found that very easy because we went only to buffet restaurants. And I think buffet restaurants are the best with a toddler because they've got lots of options. Also for fussy eaters, they always have something like pizza or something with potatoes, like fries. So we thought that the buffet restaurants are just great with a toddler, and in general I would highly recommend going to the buffet restaurants because they are just great. So another thing that you can do before your trip is downloading the Disneyland Paris app. This app is amazing. You've got the maps on here, you can book restaurants, you can also book a fast pass through that. And yeah, just lots of information on there. So that's something that I would also do before you are going to the park. You also have all of the toilets on there, so if your toddler is already potty trained, then you can see which toilet is close by. And also close to the castle near Plaza Gardens restaurant is a baby center, which I also went to once with Aksel. They have microwaves at the baby center, so you can warm up their food, milk, whatever. You can also breastfeed them there. It's a very nice, quiet area, and you can obviously change their nappy, but you can also do that by all of the other toilets. But yeah, if you're looking for a baby center, it's near Plaza Gardens, but again, you can find it on the map on the Disneyland Paris app. So some people ask me if it's really necessary to bring your own stroller, and I would highly recommend it because you can rent strollers at Disneyland, but they are very uncomfortable and also quite expensive, I believe, if you want to rent them. So definitely bring your own stroller because it's lots of walking, and for a toddler especially, it's just, you know, the days are very long. So yeah, definitely bring your stroller. You can park them near every ride. You can also put like a little bow or something on your stroller so you can find it easily. And we had a gray stroller, so it was not like very common one, so I found it very easily. But yeah, you can put them everywhere in the park. So if you want to do a little bit of planning, like if you're there only for a day or two, and you just want to know, you know, which area is the most suitable for a young child. And I would say that Fantasyland is a great place for smaller children, for toddlers, because they have lots of rides. They have a carousel, they have like a really small little train. It's a small world, which is so classic. Dumbo, Peter Pan's flight, they have like amazing rides there. So that's the area that Aksel also really enjoyed. And if your toddler is into Toy Story, then you definitely need to visit the Toy Story Land in Walt Disney Studios. They have a few different rides there. It's not very big, but they're also suitable for toddlers. But if you're only there for one day and you only want to go to one park, I would recommend the Disneyland Paris park and not Walt Disney Studios. When we were there, there was also a lot of renovation going on. Because they are building lots of new rides, a whole Frozen land I believe, and the Lion King as well, which I'm so excited for. But yeah, lots of renovations at the moment. Then if your toddler is into characters, it's always a bit of a guess, you know, if they are scared or they are very excited. Aksel was very excited. So you have different character meetings in both parks. In the Walt Disney Studio Park you have Toy Story meetings, you have Buzz and Woody. And then in the Classic Disney Park you have more of the classic characters like Mickey, Winnie the Pooh. And again, you can find them in the Disney app. You can see where all of the meetings are. And we went for Mickey Mouse this time. It was a very long queue, not gonna lie. We waited for 1.5 hours. So it was a very long queue, but it was so worth it. It was so fun to meet Mickey. Aksel really enjoyed it. He gave him a hug. We have some very cute photos. We also have character breakfast and dinner. Those are quite expensive, but if you really want to meet lots of characters, that can also be a great option for you. Again, you can book them with the meal plan or on the Disneyland Paris app. It's quite expensive though. And to meet the characters in the park, it's free. So yeah, you just have to think, you know, is it worth it for you? Then if you're doing lots of rides and character meetings, I would also recommend a photo pass. A photo pass is about 80 euros, I believe. So we paid for this in advance, which is cheaper. And then when you check in, they give you a little paper, which voucher, which you exchange for a photo pass. And then all of the pictures that they take from you in the park with the characters and in the rides are free. Digital though. So if you want a photo In the parks, a digital photo, it's already really expensive. It's like, I don't know, 15 or 20 euros just for one photo. And for 80 euros you have everything. And I counted all of the pictures that they took from us in the park, on the rides and the characters, and that were about 50 photos. So it is definitely a lot cheaper to get a photo pass, and it's great fun because we got so many funny photos on Pirates of the Caribbean, in Buzz Lightyear. There were also photographers all over the parks that took our photos, so we have very nice pictures in high quality. And also the pictures with Mickey and Aksel, they took like around maybe 10 photos from all of us. And they really took their time, and yeah, we got all of these pictures. So I think it's definitely worth it if you want to, you know, meet different characters, because it's so much cheaper than to buy all of the pictures separately. And then the thing that Aksel really enjoyed are the parades and the show. We went to Mickey and the Magician. There are different shows depending on when you go, like during Christmas time or Halloween or whatever. And Aksel really enjoyed Mickey and the Magician, which is like a musical kind of show. So that's something that I would definitely do, are these shows. And also the parades. Again, depending on when you go, sometimes there are 2 parades, sometimes just 1. But you can see lots of characters. It is very busy though, so we stood at the back, but still we had a great view because he was sitting on my husband's shoulders. There was nobody behind us, we were like the last persons out there, so we still had quite a good view of all of the characters, and Aksel really enjoyed it. He saw Anna, Elsa, Olaf, which he really loves, a bit of the Lion King as well. So that's something that I would definitely do, watch the parade and go to the shows, because I think toddlers really enjoy them. So yeah, I really hope these tips were helpful. If you have another question, you can always DM me on Instagram or leave a comment. I would love to help you. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys very soon in one of my other videos. Bye!